Here is an interesting problem, stated simply, seems rather complicated, but when you put your mind to it, it's a rather easy problem. The sum of consecutive integers from -22 to x equals 72. Let me write this in mathematical notation using the symbol sigma. So the summation, this symbol stands for the sum of integers, which we are representing by I, but in this case, I goes from -22 all the way to x. And the problem states that the sum of consecutive integers from -22 all the way to x equals 72, where I is consecutive integers. Now, this entire problem seems complicated, but if we can picture the problem, then it becomes rather simple. Let's start with the integer -22, then go to -21, then go to -20, all the way until we get to +20, +21, +22. Now just this picture, now we know this sequence goes all the way to x. And then when you add all these consecutive integers, the answer is 72. But let's just look at the sequence of consecutive integers from -22 all the way to +22, with 0 being in the middle. Now it is clear that every number, every integer on the left of 0 cancels out the integer on the right. For example, -22 will cancel with +22, -21 will cancel with +21, and -20 will cancel with +20, with the result that the sum of all the consecutive integers from -22 all the way up to +22, -22 to +22 equals 0. Because every integer on the left of 0 cancels out integers on the right of 0. So if the sum of all the integers, consecutive integers, is giving us a result 72, obviously it has to come from numbers that lie to the right of 22, because everything in this parentheses is 0. So let's go to the next number. We have 23, so the sum of all these numbers is 23 because this is 0. Then let's go to 24. The sum of all this sequence of consecutive integers, this is 0, so the sum is 23 plus 24, which is 47. Let's go to the next number, 25. The sum of everything inside the parentheses is 0. So the sum of the sequence from -22 to 25 is 23 plus 24 plus 25, which equals 72. And this is what the problem is telling us. Therefore, x, which is the last integer we added, is 25. So if the sum of consecutive integers from -22 to x equals 72, then x is 25. And we have solved the problem.